Matthaus, what do you think about your loan move to one-star Weakfoot FC? It's a disgrace. He doesn't even hit elite. He doesn't even deserve to use my baby card. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, One-Star Weakfoot, and we're back for another player review. And today, we're going to review none other than Optimus Prime Matthaus. I mean, this card looks absolutely mental. I mean, it's literally a 90s club card minus dribbling and physical. Let's jump into his stats real quick. He's 5'9". He has high work rates. He's right-footed. He got 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. He played 5 games for me. He got 2 goals and 1 assist. So I tried him at CDM for a few games, and I also tried him at CM for a few games. So we'll see which position is best for him and how he played in both of these positions. I'll take a quick look at his stats, and yo, there's literally nothing to complain about. Everything is in the dark green. I guess you could complain about the agility only being 79, his dribbling only being 80, but that's kind of nitpicking at this point. His jumping is only 74, his strength is only 79. So what I did is I applied a Sentinel Chem style, and that pretty much boosts everything to where it really needs to be. So I'm gonna play this guy in division rivals, and I'll be right back. Alright, so Matthaus is going for over 5 milli on PS4, and you already know I'm gonna say he's not worth that. I mean, his normal prime is 2.3, and that's a much more reasonable price. When his Optimus Prime SBC drops, if he's going for around the same price as Seedorf, like about 1.5, 1.6 million, then I would say he's definitely worth that money. But if he's around 2 million or more, then I would say steer clear. I don't think he's a 2 million coin player. And I'll really explain going forward exactly why. So we'll look at his pace first. Pace 91. It definitely felt like 88, 87. He felt similar to the player of the month Goretzka I was using in the same position as him. He definitely felt around there. He didn't really feel like 91 pace to me, but that's not to say he was slow. He was very fast for a midfielder. Shooting was very good. He has 99 shot power, 99 long shots. I didn't score any long shots, unfortunately. I did score normal goals, and I did notice his shot power is very high. His positioning, 94, very noticeable in game. He's just literally everywhere you want him to be. His passing was very good. Just about as good as Optimus Prime Seedorf's, I am going to say. Both of their passing is very similar. You can pull off very slick passing with both of them. Under pressure, open, through balls, hard passes, everything you can do with these cards. So I think his passing is one of my favorite things about him. His dribbling, okay, so he has 79 agility, and you definitely do feel that in game. He is a little on the clunkier side. However, he has very good ball control when you are turning with him. And 2 things I want to talk about. Number 1, even though his agility is only 79 and you do feel it with the dribbling aspect, when it comes to jockeying him around the field, he is one of the most reactive, like, jockeyers, if that's even a word, that I've used in this game. He jockeys so quick. That might be because of his 95 reactions. His reactions were very quick in game. The bounces of the ball always seemed to go back to him. He was always very reactive when you were using him, no matter what the gameplay was, and I really love that about the card. So yeah, that's what I have to say about his dribbling. His defending, very solid. His interceptions were his best aspect. He has 94 interceptions, definitely feels like that in game. He was pretty much always in a position to intercept, and even if you're controlling the guy and you're not exactly in the position to intercept, but you're somewhere around there, the AI will do the rest, and he'll stick his leg out without you even pressing a button. His interceptions were insane. His stand tackling, if you're in front of the player, are also very immense. However, he doesn't have like the long legs. He's 5'8", and I always talk about this in my reviews, but I do think it makes a difference. When you're 5'8", you're not gonna put in the same tackles as somebody like Goretzka, who's 6'2", who can put in like those last ditch octopus leg tackles like Vieira can, like Blanc can. He's not going to be able to do that, and that might be seen as a con, being that he's 5 million coins. Physical, 95 stamina is definitely noticeable in game. His strength felt higher than 79. He only has 79 strength, but it feels a lot higher. Maybe that's due to his aggression being 94, but I did not notice his strength being an issue whatsoever. His jumping was average, all right? That's another con with the card, but I don't think it's that big of a con because you get Matthaus and you're not really getting him as somebody who can jump. He's more comparable to like a Conte and Angolan, somebody like that. And yeah, he's not really the best in the air, but he's not the worst. As for position, all right, I tried to play him at CDM at first. I played him like the first 3 games at CDM, and I didn't like him at all. Like, I think as a CDM, he's only worth like 1 million, in my opinion. He kind of tends to disappear. A lot of his strengths, which is like his passing, his shooting, his work rate, his stamina, kind of all disappear when you're playing him so far back into the field. He's not as good as somebody even like Goretzka at CDM. I guess just because he's not as big, just because he's not as like physical, I guess. He's not as good as somebody like that. And I noticed that at CDM, you can get other players for a fraction of the price that could do something similar as him. So I would say do not get this card if you are playing him at CDM. I did play him at CM in a 4-1-2-2 for the last 2 games, and he turned into an animal. I think this guy might be the best CM, like pure box-to-box CM I've used on this game. You get a lot of use out of his pace, where he can, like, with his high work rates, go up and down the field really quick. So he's literally everywhere, harassing your opponent offensively, defensively. I really enjoy that. His shooting, you can make use of. His passing. And, yeah, you could use him to press up the field. And then when your opponent is able to get past your press, he's going to be right back in front of your defense because he's so quick and he's so good positionally. So to make the best use out of this card, if you want this card to be worth what it's worth, then you need to play him at CM. Comparing him to Optimus Prime Seedorf, since I did do Seedorf yesterday, I think he's a lot better as a CM than Seedorf. However, I think Seedorf would make a slightly better cam as him than him because he's slightly better dribbling wise. And he feels a little bit better on the ball than Matthaus. That being said, Matthaus is an absolute beast at CM. If his Optimus Prime SBC comes out and it's between 1.5 to 1.7, I would say go for it. Don't even ask no questions, just go for it. However, if it's 2 million or over, I can't co-sign because he's pretty much only going to play worth his money at CM. He's not going to be great at cam, I don't think. He's not going to be amazing at CDM. So he's very restrictive and he's more of a luxury player, if that makes sense. Anyways, if you enjoyed this review, please smash the like button. Please smash the subscribe button. I'll be back tomorrow with some weekend league rewards. Let's hope to get that messy. Let's get it.